Surprise, Cardano. Yes, I know. I would actually prefer if it was called Cardona. I think it sounds a lot better and it slides off the tongue. Anyway, with that being said, if you watch our video yesterday that we made on Cardano, you will see that voila, price is now rallying to the upside to our intended target, which we said our first target would be around 70 cents, so 70 to 74 cents. So yeah, this is off to an incredible start, and it goes to show how powerful the technicals can be, especially when you align it with the fundamental data. In fact, if you want to see me do a full video on how to utilize this strategy to maximize returns, comment below and let me know, and I'll be happy to do that for you. Now, we made over $10,000 on this position, right? $10,000 in less than 24 hours, guys. And again, it's only moved, just over 20%. This is just the start, right? And look, it looks like we're going to see a sharp move to that 74-cent area, and then hopefully we can move beyond $1. And then who knows, this could be one of the underdogs for the year. I did say I'm expecting Polkadot and Chainlink to be, two of the best performing cryptocurrencies, or altcoins anyway. I still believe Ethereum will be one of the best performing in terms of, one of the main coins, right? But I feel like this one is definitely overlooked. I feel like this has a lot of potential at the moment. Again, one of the co-founders was a part of, so one of the founders of Cardano was actually a part of the Ethereum project. So that's always good news to know that someone with, with an actual track record is behind a project that you're buying into, especially when we get into the crypto space. There's a lot of, hot air, there's a lot of, smokes and mirrors, but at the end of the day, you want to look for projects where number one is a solid project and you believe that the idea could potentially change the world. Also, you want the founder to have some type of track record, right? So whether that's, a project before. So the reason why we invested in Tesla early was because of Elon Musk's incredible resume with, X.com, SpaceX, SolarCity, PayPal, right? So that's why we got into that project really early before the hype, and now we're up over 800% on Tesla. But yeah, so we believe that this project does have a lot of potential, and again, it's still under $1. So is it a good time to get in? Again, this is not financial advice. You'd have to do the research for yourself. But again, we're still super early on this project. In fact, let's just map out some more structure areas. I want to go more in depth in what we were looking at yesterday, right? So when we were talking about the lowest level, so this would be our first support area here. Then I said we want to look for our resistance, our highest area, which is potentially here, obviously 2017 when we saw the spike. So we've got our lowest area, we've got our highest area. So this is our key level of resistance and our lowest level of support. But of course, there's a lot of space between these two levels, which is why you need many areas of support and resistance. And again, if you didn't like that, watch that video yesterday, make sure you go and watch it, because I explain how to identify whether a resistance is actually a key level of resistance or a support level is a key level of support. It's all based around historical price data, and that's what we use to map out where price can go in the future. So it's a very important skill to learn, I think, across all markets. But as you can see here, if I just circle this, you will see that we saw a rejection at this area here. And again, this is also a key level, which is why we almost anticipated the breakout. So I know a lot of you think I'm a wizard, but no, it's all technical price data, of course, in alignment with the fundamentals. The fundamentals are just as important, if not more important, right? Because if you were to use a strategy on a coin that had no utility, would that work out for you? Maybe short term, but it could end up costing you quite a bit of money. Now, as you can see, we see these levels are resistance areas with the most levels of rejections. And as you can see, we're literally flying past this area, which we could potentially hit the 74 cent area today. Do not be surprised if that happens. Again, anything is possible in the crypto space. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a more in-depth video on Polkadot. So if you watch our next video, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. In the next video, I'm going to break down things more from a fundamental perspective as well as technical perspective, because I feel like, you know, there's a lot of information about projects, but I feel like nobody actually understands how to actually trade the project, how to find an entry in the project, you know, when to take profit, you know, how to take profit. So I would love to be able to give you guys that information and how we've used it to maximize and make incredible gains over the past few years, and how we actually got into the crypto space as well. You know, if you're interested in this, comment below, just say, hey, I'm interested, I would love to learn more, and I'll be able to do that for you. So your comments below will be a voting system. And again, remember, as the channel is still growing, I see every single comment, so make sure you be super selfish and ask the questions that you want, and I'll be happy to do a video on it. And as always, seize the day.